I know what some of you might be thinking. Cardbreaker, did you manage to find another insane Yu-Gi-Oh collection? Yes. Yes, I did. What's up, Breaker Army? I'm Cardbreaker. Welcome back to another epic video. No, your eyes are not fooling you. Yes, I managed to find another insane vintage Yu-Gi-Oh collection. That box, although it might be kind of large, the collection is small. But I always say quality over quantity, and inside of this box are some cards that I cannot believe I managed to find. So we're going to dive into this box and check out what all we've got. Before we get into our box and see what all I managed to find, again, I'll be giving away this Ultimate Rare First Edition Fire Darts from Cybernetic Revolution to one lucky winner. Enter for a chance to win. Make sure you leave a like on today's video. Make sure you are a subscriber. Make sure you guys ring that bell. And let me know your one favorite card from this collection. Like I mentioned, it's not a huge collection, so there's not too much to choose from, but there's going to be some epic stuff. So let's crack into our box and see what we've got. All right, we've got our box opened, and we've got some more to get into. So our seller did include, it looks like this is just a bunch of like stuff to store cards, ship cards, so like some older sleeve. Let's just check these out real quick. Obviously, this is not the most exciting part. I don't know if these were used like for protection or whatnot, but I did see some older sleeves, so we'll take a look at those just real quick. So yeah, these are all just top loaders, and honestly, thank you, because I can never have enough of those for as much as I ship product out. So we got some older sleeves, some older Ultra Pros. And these are cool. These are the older, like old school Ultra Pro, these like fantasy sleeves, I think is what they called them. And then just some regular black sleeves. So these are neat. Yes, they're like, these aren't Yu-Gi-Oh size, but these just look so nice. And coming soon, Omar, my guy Strictly Sealed, is coming out with his own version of those sleeves. So I can't wait to see those, but back on track here. So this is how the package kind of came in. I'm gonna have to unwrap this saran wrap or whatever kind of wrap he has. It looks like it's an old school kind of binder in there. So we're just going to have to dive deep into this and see what we've got. Okay, as you can see, we've got everything taken out of that wrap. We do have a binder here, some cards that are in top loaders. I'm guessing this is a bonus. We've got some of those old school 5D sleeves. Not the best sleeves, but they are still cool, collectible. And just a teaser, a lot of this stuff is Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds. There's some really crazy stuff here, so just be prepared. Again, like I mentioned, it's not a very large collection, but we're going to go through some of these cards like individually one by one. As you can see, this is a binder, so these cards will be in those. So we're going to take those out, check them out for conditions. And then I do believe this is a freebie. We did not talk about any type of playmat or mouse pad or anything. So let's see what we've got. Oh, is this, this is the, like Forbidden, what are these? Like Forbidden Lance, Forbidden Chalice. I don't know if that one actually has an art, but that's cool. Battle Pack 3 Monster League mat. So that's the Forbidden Chalice. That's the Forbidden Lance there. So that's actually really cool. Huge shout out to the seller, and thank you for including that in there. You can never have enough cool collectible items. Now going into this, we're going to save these two for last, because these are, one of them, arguably the biggest card of the collection, and one of the biggest cards possibly in my collection. So yes, this is a very insane collection. So going into this binder, here we go. We've got, let's see, is anything up there? Nope. So we've got, to start off with, it is the BPT Blue Eyes White Dragon, the FL1 Dark Magician, and the BPT Red Eyes with the DDS Seriaru. So we're going to go through these binder pages, I think, one by one, and just kind of see what we've got inside of each page. Up first is going to be our Blue Eyes White Dragon. It does look like each card is double sleeved inside of those blue, just beautiful Ultra Pro classic fantasy sleeves. So I don't know if they're not double sleeved properly, which is okay, as long as they're sleeved. So I'm hoping everything is near mint. The seller is a longtime collector, so we're just going to have to check out everything. I'm going to bank. So yeah, this first card it's a little bit played. You guys can see it's got some like LP corners and everything, and then the back is not in the best shape. So we're just going to have to hope that everything in as good of condition that the seller did describe. We're going to go through these cards one by one. So that one, for sure, like moderately played. It's not as near mint as I was hoping for. So with these collections, it's always kind of a gamble on what you're going to get. You never really know. We're going to hope that, again, all of this is near mint. If not, then we'll work out something later on. So first glance, our Dark Magician from FL1 actually looks pretty good on the front. Not too bad. So yeah, I would say that one is a good, like, near mint copy. We're going to get that back into... Oh, these are cool. So it's got the Yu-Gi-Oh backing there. We're going to put that back into its original sleeve. So get that there. And then our next one, the Seriaru, whatever. I could tell at first glance when I saw this in the collection, I'm like, all right, I can see it's got a little bit of play to it already. So I'm not expecting a miracle with this one, but it's just a classic card from the classic game DDS, the very first one that we did get here in the TCG. Just a beautiful card. Has a little bit of whitening there at the top, but overall, not too bad. I would say, like, maybe very lightly played, not quite LP, but around, like, very lightly played, somewhere around there. We're really going to hope that our Red Eyes is in good shape, because that's kind of one of the bigger ones that are in this lot. So going into our Red Eyes now, let's take a look at our guy. I've come across quite a few of these here recently. Can never have too many copies of the Red Eyes Black Dragon Secret Rare from the 10 promos, so here we go. Let's hope that this one's in good shape. Seeing a soft corner and some edge stuff going on, so not quite near mint, unfortunately. And you know, the seller and I did kind of agree that most of this stuff was in really good condition. So we're hoping that these two big ones, I'm praying they're in good shape. At least the one of them for sure. So there's a look at our first couple cards. It's kind of a toss-up right now. Not quite what we want it to be, but we're gonna hope it gets better. Okay, what I think we're going to do is look at 2 pages at a time just to kind of speed this up a little bit for you guys. So our next page is some more promos. We've got the Alpha, the Beta, and Gamma with the Salamander, one of my all-time favorites from the original game promos. And then our next page, let's look at page number 2. Oh my god. So I was not kidding when I said this collection had some pretty crazy cards. So we've got the Black Rose Dragon from the 10 promos. We've got the Titanical? Yeah, Titanical Princess up there, Ultimate Rare. And then here's a huge one. Doom Kaiser Dragon, first edition from Crossroads of Chaos. And a Plague Spreader Zombie, first edition Ultimate Rare from Crossroads of Chaos. So yeah, we're going to take a look at those right now. Starting us off with the Alpha, let's take a look at this guy. So I hope you guys do kind of like this different approach to some collections, because obviously we're checking out all of these cards just individually instead of just going through them quickly. So the Alpha actually appears to be in really good shape. This one, I don't see really anything wrong with that one, so that is really nice. You don't always see these classic Duelist of the Roses promos in really good condition, so that's a relief. I'm just making I'm praying out there that those other cards are in really good shape too. We've got the Beta, the Magnet Warrior. This one always seems to have some issues when I find it in the wild. This one actually, again, looks to be pretty good. So we're going to have to look at this one, obviously, off camera. But first glance, I see like a tiny like white spot there on the top and like a little tiny this and that. But still a near mint card. You know, I'm happy with that one. I cannot be too upset with that. Going into the Gamma, the Magnet Warrior. Do you guys own a copy of this in your collection? I think almost everyone probably does at this point, just because they're so, like, they're really easy to find. They're easy to come across. So there's our front, and then the back of this one. Gamma does seem to be pretty easy to find for some reason. I see like a little tiny like nick up there on the top edge, but again, I'm not expecting, whenever I buy collections like this and people tell me, oh yeah, you know, it's mint, I pulled a pack fresh, sleeved it, whatever, I'll believe it when I see it, you know, just to be fair. Like I haven't been burned, I guess you could say, with some collections in the past, but it definitely happens where people aren't all the way faithful. And I'm not saying that, you know, for this seller exactly, because, you know, we'll get there if we get there, you know, after this collection. So we've got the Salamandra from the DDS again, so just another great classic card. This one doesn't appear to be in perfect shape, around like LP-ish. But, you know, when it comes to these collections, you just kind of have to err on the side of caution, because you really just don't know. You don't know how people mishandled their cards and what their assumption of near mint or really good condition is. So if they're haven't been a collector for many years and, you know, they kind of just trashed their cards and said, oh yeah, it's in good condition, then you don't really know. So we got a Black Rose Dragon from the 10 promos. This one actually appears to be pretty good. Not really seeing anything jumping out there. Just a beautiful card. You can't have too many of these in your collection. For how cheap they are and just amazing they look, everyone should own at least one in their collection. And then going into our next one, before we get to some of the really, really big ones, we've got the, what is this again? The Titanial? Yeah, Titanial. Princess of Camellias. I don't know why I can never pronounce this one, so fingers crossed, guys. We've got a pretty nice one. It's a Crossroads of Chaos Ultimate Rare. First glance, I don't see a whole lot going on. Low battery popped up on our phone, so we got to charge our phone. But actually, this looks good. So I'm not gonna lie, my heart rate's kind of gone up a little bit now that we're getting into these two next ones. So here we go. There's those, and then a Doom Kaiser Dragon, first edition from Crossroads of Chaos. Please be in good shape. Please, please, please. This card is crazy. First edition Crossroads of Chaos is something you don't see all that often. Doom Kaiser Dragon. The front looks good. The front looks very nice. And the back, dare I say, is actually really nice as well. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. So I'm not seeing a whole lot going on with that one. Very beautiful card. Honestly, one of my favorite Ultimate Rares from 5Ds. just looks so nice. And then here's one of the biggest ones from 5Ds. Plague Spreader Zombie Crossroads of Chaos. Here we go. Let's take a look at it, guys. Take a look at our Plague Spreader Zombie. Moment of truth. Hold your breath. So far, so good. Plague Spreader Zombie looks very nice. It's crazy to be holding this card. And yeah, everything looks good. I cannot be too upset with it. It actually looks pack fresh mint, pretty much. Like this guy pulled it, sleeved it, and just tucked it away. Oh my gosh. That is insane. So we're going to get that back into its sleeve carefully. Well, so we're just getting started, guys. Those are some of the really big cards in the collection, but we've got more to go. I think I can have a sigh of relief. I was kind of holding my breath on those two copies, and they look really good, at least on this camera from here. So let's go into our next couple ones, guys. Some of these aren't as crazy, so we're not probably going to like take a super close look at all of them. But just want to show you guys those. We'll kind of check out some and then skip over some. Oh, we got a bonus. So that's actually kind of cool of the seller. He threw in the bonus one. And again, I was not throwing shade toward the seller. It's just when you're buying collections like that, or like this, I guess you could say, in the ones I have bought, you don't know. You really do not know. So I am very grateful that the seller was honest with at least those two. The other ones, you know, it's okay if they don't have, you know, the most perfect condition and this and that, but it's been great. I am very pleased so far. So we're going back on track. We've got a number 11 Big Eye, Swift Gaia. Allure of Darkness is a very big one from Phantom Darkness. And then we've got a Confiscation they decided to throw in as a bonus. I really actually love that tag down there. So that's really cool. Going into our next couple ones. Should we just finish off the binder and pull our stuff out? Maybe we should. Let's do that. So Galaxy Eyes, we've got a Dark Rebellion Ultimate Rare from the, I think, New Challengers. Number C105, Wind Up Zenmeister. You guys know I love my first edition Ultimate Rare, so of course I had to grab these. Of course, naturally. Here's some cool ones, guys. So who likes some faded stuff? We've got the Relinquished, a pretty much gray, no, like, nothing's going, no, the magenta is missing. It is gone from that Solemn Judgment. And then a Heavy Storm, a Relinquished from Master Collection. This Relinquished up here is also super faded as well. So we got those two very big cards. Going into a 10 promo, Ancient Fairy Dragon, a Gravity Warrior, Acid Trap Hole, Karibo, so some more bonuses. So these were all bonuses. This is awesome. Thank you so much to the seller for including these. I can never have not too many bonuses. I mean, always I can have all the bonuses, but too many secret rares, especially 10 promos. So we got some hero cards as our bonuses over here on this page. We got some more bonuses, an XZ Tank Cannon, a Dragon, Draco Knight, Draco Equeast, Dragon Knight, Draco Equeast, I can't talk right now, Javelin Beetle, Zare the Mant, this is just so awesome. Oh, some ultis, we've got a Gagaga Bolt and the Gagaga Magician with the Blackstone of Legend. Oh, that's from Clash of Rebellion, that's a beautiful card, look at that, guys. We'll take a look at that one, and that is the end of this binder, so let's take a look at some of those bigger ones real quick. I do want to give you guys a little bit of a teaser before we go into this last card that is top-loaded. So here is one of them. I did pull this off the top. The top loader is, of course, taken out. So here it is. We're going to turn this over. I'm going to reveal it. And here we go. It is a number 92 Heart Earth Dragon, first edition Ghost Rare. So, of course, we're going to take a look at this one. Hopefully that is very nice without any big print lines, stuff like that. So the last card, I will go ahead and say it is a Ghost Rare. And it is a very nice card. So let's get this one taken out. Try and not scratch up the ghost. Hopefully there's no scratches, no print lines, but... yeah, there are a little bit of scratches, but it's expected with Ghost Rares. Like, if you can find one without any scratches, then, like, praise the Lord for sure, because it is almost impossible, but just check this out, guys. Ghost Rares, they are not made like this anymore. So let's go into a couple cards we have here. Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon, Ultimate Rare from New Challengers. Very beautiful card, actually looks really nice at first glance. Let's see here. Yeah, so the little bit of white spots around the edges, I'm usually okay with that as long as it's like nothing major when it comes to white spots, like stuff for my collection at least. So definitely a good, for sure, near mint plus card, without a doubt. Going to the next one, this is a very nice one. It is a Phantom Darkness, Allure of Darkness. Not a cheap card. This card is definitely not the cheapest out there. We're gonna take a look at this one, and has just a crazy Ultimate Rare stamping. So a little tiny white spot in there on the top, but very, very clean so far from what I'm seeing. So on the back here, oh yeah, this guy is straight from pretty much pack to sleeve and inside of that binder, I'm guessing. So beautiful card, very, very beautiful card. Can never have too many Ultimate Rares, and that is just that's a tough one to come by. There are not many people besides, I think, GD Vision that might be opening Phantom Darkness nowadays. So that's a big one. And now I think I saw a little like corner and stuff issue with this one, but I'm pretty sure this is Max Faded Relinquished. I don't think I've ever seen a more faded copy of this one from Starter Deck Pegasus. So yeah, this is a very nice one, guys. I love my faded stuff. I'm not the biggest like faded collector, but I do like to pick them up when I can. Like when I grab them in collections, I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Like there's only been like 2 cards, and that be the SDK Blue Eyes White Dragon and the SDY Dark Magician that I've kind of like specifically bought as faded, unless it comes to like some first edition stuff. Just because, you know, I'd rather just pick them up when I buy collections, kind of like this. Now here's a really cool one. It is a Heavy Storm Unlimited from Meta Raiders, not Magic Lure. Meta Raiders. So very, very faded. You can tell the difference. So this guy usually has like an orangish red shirt. It's pretty much just gone and missing. There's no magenta on our guy anymore. And actually, this is super clean. Very, very clean. I'm not really seeing anything wrong with that. So again, this looks like it's straight from pack to sleeve. So again, big shout out to the seller. Thank you for everything. Yes, it kind of started out a little bit rocky, but the cards that really mattered in the collection actually turned out really well. So we've got one more to go, though. One more to go. Now, this one is crazy. I don't think, you know, I've seen some max faded cards before. I've never held one or seen one in person. I've only seen like pictures and videos of them. This is just wild. I wish I had a Solemn Judgment to actually show you guys, because this card is just crazy looking. Like with no magenta. It is like almost white, and it's not sun faded too. That's the crazy thing. Like it is legitimately just like faded. Usually with like the sun faded, the text would look kind of weird. It'd have this like really strange coloring to it. No, like that is just insane. Insane. So what an incredible collection this has been so far. We've got one more card to go, and we're going to jump straight into it. It is in a top loader. I'm going to take it out of the top loader first, I think. And then we're going to do the slow reveal. So let's get this baby out nice and careful. Here we go. What do you guys think it is? Like I said, this collection mostly consisted of 5D stuff. This is a pretty big one. So let's take a look at it, guys. 3, 2, 1. It is a first edition Ghost Rare Ancient Fairy Dragon. Wow. What a card, guys. I have never owned or never seen Ancient Fairy Dragon Ghost Rare, whether it be unlimited, first edition, or anything in person. And this one just looks amazing. So, of course, we're going to have to take a look at that. Hopefully, it's in immaculate shape. We're praying for a miracle with this one. I want to get it out as careful as I can without causing any damage to it. So let's get it out of its sleeve. I'm a little bit nervous. Oh no, I see a corner issue on it. Oh no, so it's not minty. The holo actually looks nice. I don't see like, so I'm so bummed. The Plague Spreader was really nice. The Ancient Fairy Dragon, it does actually have a little bit of a corner issue there in the top, and then it has that white spot there on the side. So not minty as I was hoping. So this one will be up for sale, or we'll do something with it. You know, hint, hint, wink, wink. I might have some mystery packs coming out very soon, so we might include this one. I'm sure somebody out there is going to want this. I'm going to try and clean it up. We've got some smudges there in the back, so bit of a bummer. It's not as clean as it was. I know there's somebody out there that would greatly appreciate this. You guys just know I'm a little bit picky when it comes to cards, so I hate to sound like all boo-hoo, you know, Card Breaker, just be thankful it's a Ghost Rare First Edition Ancient Fairy Dragon. Yes, I am thankful. I am. I want that to be clear. But again, for my collection, I want stuff to be minty. I want stuff to be super clean. But that is a very nice looking holo. Like, it really is. Like, check out that holo foil. They do not make Ghost Rares like that nowadays. They really don't. So absolutely stunning card. It looks very nice. This has been quite the roller coaster of emotions when it comes to collections. It went about as I expected. I wasn't really anticipating everything to be absolutely mint. You know, you kind of have to err on the side of caution with stuff like this, but overall, not a bad pickup. Let me know what you guys think. I do have to give a massive shout out to my channel members: Rare Hunter X, Sargoni666, K-Dragon, Mark Donnelly, Cody Slater, Attention Duelist, Josh Evans, Michael P. Sutton, Lazy Dane, Drew E., Evan Rudolph, Allison Snell, Will Breaks TCG, and Kiss My Teeth. Thank you all for supporting the channel. I do hope you have a nice day. Hope you have a nice night. I will see you guys in the next one. This is Card Breaker. I'm out.